Back at it, ladies and gentlemen. The 150 KDET challenge. Hay only, grass only, whatever you like. We're starting this one off by doing a second cut on the field. If you remember the last episode, we did a full harvest cycle and we have everything sitting on the wagon. But it wasn't peak price to sell, so we left it. And we're just finishing up this. I guess this would be the last cut. Just doing these last passes here. Get this little bit in the corner. There we go. Okay, time to put this stuff back. And we will hook up to the tedder and start flipping this stuff. I do have big plans for this harvest. I'm hoping that we make enough that I could buy the dual mowers for the back of this tractor, so I could get rid of that sickle mower and we can cut more in a pass, cut faster, speed this whole process up. There we go, just hooking up to this tedder here. Making sure it's all hooked up properly, set correctly. There we go. Unfold this bad boy and start flipping the grass. Make sure the GPS is on properly. Oh, and I hit the wrong button. Let's go back in. Turn it back on. And just like that, we're making hay. Just finishing up the last few passes here. I've come up with a pretty good plan of what I want to do with that forest area in front, but that's a surprise for another video. First, I want to get a faster process going so this doesn't take so long. Have to make sure I have built up the bank account a bit to do what I would like to do. And we are done flipping the grass. Now it is time to get the windrower, start making some rows. Back up here, hook this guy up, and we're good to go. A little bit of fog kicked in, and for some unknown reason that shut off. So let's try this again. There we go. So I know this might get a little monotonous and boring just watching me do a harvest after harvest after harvest, but I'm working my way up to better, quicker equipment to make this go by faster. And we also need to build up our bank account to do some of the projects that I have in mind to do. But hang in there, guys. I promise you it does get better later on. Or it will get better later on, I should say. Trust the process. We're just finishing up the last little windrow here. I squeeze all that in there? Oh, I can squeeze all that. Perfect. Look at that. Now we're going to go hook up to the baler. Park this where I like to park it. Unhook it. Alright. So due to some technical difficulties, I lost my baling recording, so I could not record the baling process. But we're going to jump in here, and I rented this trailer with the little dolly because I wanted to know how many bales it would hold. The correct answer is 300. So this will hold 300 bales, because I was wondering if it would hold more than my two wagons, but my two wagons hold a little bit more than 300 bales. I think they hold 154 or something a piece. But we're over here at the sell point. Let's see how much we get for 300 bales on this trailer. $24,675 with a $1,500 environmental score bonus. I am going to send the trailer back because it's not what I thought it would be. And now we're going to run and grab the two wagons. There we go, back at the farm. Backing up to grab these wagons. So I got a full wagon and a partial wagon, which is why there's only 278 bales here. Because I used the partial wagon to fill up the flatbed trailer that I had to see how many bales it would hold. So here we go, 278 bales about to get sold. Beautiful. That was almost $13,000 with 900 it looks like bonus. And this one is 9,200 with a $581 bonus. I got 50 grand in the bank. That's what I'm talking about. Take the long trip back. There's nothing in the sale, so we're gonna go over here to the grass mowers, or the baler, sorry. See how much a new baler is. I'm gonna get my sales guy to look into a baler so I can stop renting it, because that's taking away money. And I'm gonna get them to look into the rear grass cutter that I'm looking for. Maybe we can end up getting both with what we have. If I can find it good and I can find it used, we'll get both. By the way, the same farmer that owns the field that I just drove across and this one, I talked to him. He was more than fine with me taking shortcuts through his fields. So I have permission to do this. I'm not just being a maniac and driving over people's stuff. Not bad. That's a pretty good year. Considering I was down to about 5K left in the bank account, and now we're up to almost 50. I did lose about $2,000 just for the my sales guy to look into those things, but is what it is. I'd rather pay a sale price than have to pay full price. I'm just going to set these guys down. This is going to be it for the episode. Join me next time. Maybe we'll get some new equipment. Thanks for coming out. Leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.